The bill for the Vigilante Group of Nigeria has been passed by the National Assembly. The recognized Commandant General of the group, Navy Captain Umar Bakori, says the Vigilante Group is capable of complementing the police in securing Nigeria. Arise correspondent Judith Makolu filed in this report.
In an introductory press conference in Abuja, the Vigilante Group of Nigeria says there is no need for state police as vigilantes have local presence in all local government areas in Nigeria. He says they are ready to serve and contribute to the development of the country.
I want the press to assist us in enlightening our politicians. They don't need state police. Our main duty are community policing, maintenance of law and order, and community service. And we served in our locality. We have the advantage of being local. We know the nook and corner. We know the terrain. That is a big advantage. In any local government you have 10 police officers, I can guarantee you have 300 vigilante men. And they are always ready to be the first line of defense.
To show solidarity with them, the VGN reveals that the University of Abuja has offered its members admission into faculty of their choices as part of efforts to enhance their skills. He bemoans the issue of favoritism in employment against competence.
Many of our men attempted to go into the army or the police, but because they don't have Godfather, they have the passion for security. We are not after money. We are after the security of our nation.
Commander Bakori further appealed to the public to assist the vigilantes by dutifully abiding to the law of the nation.
Well, the Commander General of the Vigilante Group of Nigeria, Navy Captain Umar Bakori, retired, joins us now for more on this. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight.
Thank you very much.
I'm not sure if to say congratulations, and let me tell you why. Just 4 months ago, the highest executive body on security in Nigeria, the National Security Council, described the activities of task force and vigilantes as illegal and urged them to disband themselves or face the full wrath of the law. There was a particular one, it was called NatForce. NatForce had been in existence 2 years. The bill had been passed by the National Assembly, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. Yet the highest organ, decision-making organ on security, says, you know, they are illegal. So I'm wondering how you're different from NatForce, and that's why I'm not sure if I should say congratulations.
Reserve your congratulations. You will definitely say it one day.
Okay, all right.
Great.
You see, we had been in operation since 1998. That is officially. We have a registered certificate with CAC. We registered our logo. We registered our trade name. So we are operating legally and within the framework of our guidelines. I'm a retired Navy captain. I retired with colors and I have distinguished service stars. Whatever I'm doing, I will make sure, and I was in the military naval police. I did my course with the army police, that is in Basawa, and I went for advanced detective course in Jos with the police staff college. So to an extent, I know the excellent law, and I always guide my men to act in accordance with the rules and regulations.
Right. I mean, it's interesting to note that, you know, from all indication, you're the right man for the job to be leading this body. It's amazing. I'm sure Nigerians will be shocked that you've been around for a very, very long time. But how exactly will the VGN change Nigeria's security landscape? I mean, you have the police, you have the DSS, NSCDC. Why is, you know, Vigilante Group really needed? I mean, is this not a duplication of duties?
It's not. It's applicable in all nations. You see, security, especially low-intensity conflict, as we have today in Nigeria, it's a triangle. For you to achieve success, you must close the triangles. That is the government, the security services, and the citizens. We represent the public. We operated in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and some other countries, foreign countries, but we do not work alone. We work with the locals in those countries. Locals have advantage of knowing the terrain.
Right. Yes. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're going to land. Yes.
Yeah.
So they have advantage of knowing the terrain. We work with the locals. We don't post anybody outside his domain, his area. If you are in this local government, you serve in the local government, except those who are serving in state capital or the national.
Okay.
But every member operates in his own locality, where he knows better.
How stringent is the recruitment process in ensuring, number one, that foreigners who don't mean well for Nigeria, don't get into the vigilante group, and all of that? How stringent really, and how do you get training for?
You see, the recruitment, we do it locally. You must get the form and the particular area filled by your local traditional ruler.
Okay.
Prove that he knows you, you live in that area, you operate in that area, and you have your trade. Maybe you are an artisan or a government worker. We have up to level of assistant director with us. We have a professor in the east and in Abuja here. So you see, and they all operate in their own locality. Let me tell you, when those people were kidnapped in University of Abuja, it was our men that assisted in recovering those lecturers.
And that brings me to my question. What is the capacity of your vigilante, and what is the scope of your operation? Is it just intelligence gathering? Because now you have said they also helped in rescue.
Yeah.
What's their capacity? Are they armed? What they do?
Yes, we are armed with local weapons.
Okay.
And we always get them registered with the police.
So what is the scope of the work?
We assist
When you say assist?
all the
In what way?
security operatives.
Okay.
Like if a DPO is going on patrol in the night in some areas, you find maybe that DPO or 90% of the police may not be from that area. They may not even speak the local language. They may not even understand tradition. So the local vigilante go out with them, especially if they're expecting threat. Because the local vigilante knew the dangerous area and where they may likely expect resistance.
Right.
And if they sight somebody from far, they could be able to recognize that is also person.
Okay. How do you make your money? How do you fund this?
Or how is it funded?
You see, because of what you are doing, it's highly appreciated by the society. We get assistance from well-to-do members of the society. Then we contribute. Most of us at the national level, we have our works. I am a farmer.
Okay.
I'm a retiree. I receive pension. And a businessman.
Okay, that's great. I mean, and great question there. How do you ensure that the VGN, the Vigilante Group of Nigeria, if eventually signed into law, does not become some kind of Frankenstein? A lot has been said about, the illegality of the Peace Corps, which was why it was thrown out to start with. How will you, ensure that it does not become what it was not, envisaged to be in the first place?
Yeah, because they work in their locality. They are known. Are they going to maltreat their fathers, their sisters, their junior ones, their senior ones? They grow up in the society. They know the society. The society recognizes. That is why we are more accepted in the society than police. When police invited us for this community policing job, I advised them. I said it's not proper for us to use police uniform, because sincerely speaking, people don't look at police as friends.
Wow.
If anybody sees you with police today coming out, after some time will ask you, or you ask your friend, I saw so person with police, what happened? But any other security operatives is not the same. So you see, when there's any threat, the locality is prepared to inform the vigilante, and the vigilante now inform the police. They will follow it. Once they know we are involved, they relax.
Well, I mean, that's shocking, because I was going to ask, I mean, with your strength of about 1.5 million across the country,
over 1 million.
Yeah, that's way above the number of the police. I mean, police is around
all the security put together.
I was actually going to ask, how come, you know, why don't you just, you know, add the vigilante, for want of a better word, in the police? Why the morph? That's the word. Morph them into the police.
Yeah, because
instead
you see,
of another, you know,
as I said,
right,
security in asymmetric warfare is a triangle.
Okay.
So we are one of the angle. The army, the police, SSS, all of them are in one angle. The government who provide the wherewithal is in another angle. Then the public is another. We represent the public.
Okay.
We live, before a crime is committed, it's planned, and it's planned in a locality. Probably we may have prior knowledge that something is going to happen.
Okay.
All right,
when it happened, we are there. After the incidents, we are still there.
Okay. It's good to hear that no one is bankrolling you, and so you cannot
be,
No, we
you
cannot.
know,
compromise. And you check excesses.
That is
of
when
your
I took the mentorship of leadership.
Okay.
I immediately wrote letter to Central Bank
Okay.
to check all illegal accounts under BGN. Because my fear is some people may use it to finance
Great.
terrorism or any.
Well, we wish you the best, and thank you for the work you do.
Retired Navy Captain Umar Bakori, Commandant General, Vigilante Group of Nigeria. We hope the President puts pen to paper sooner than later.
So thank you very much.
Right.
And that day I will invite Arise.
And I will say my congratulations there.